Good morning, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the Coffee with Craig show. We'll be talking about commercial real estate in Central and Eastern Europe. So, ladies and gentlemen, good morning and welcome to the Coffee with Craig show. This week, we're right here in the middle of the holidays, just finished up Christmas and going on to New Year's. So, Winston, good to see you.
All right, Craig, how was your Christmas?
Yeah, very good. Got a few presents. How was yours? Yeah.
Mine was very nice. Yeah, it's a small family affair, but really good. Nice to relax with the family.
Excellent. Well, it's always so great to be back and see everybody here at PANATTONI CAFE. And before this, our last show of the year. So great to have you all involved. And quite a few people wrote us asking where the show was on Monday. But I guess after they opened presents, they wanted to see a little bit of Coffee with Craig. And, you know, so here we are a couple days later, still doing the show, still reporting on the news. Winston, why don't you run down the headlines for us for the week?
Yeah, sure, Craig. So Glamco has sold the Crown Plaza and Holiday Inn Express hotels in the Warsaw Hub complex. Panattoni has sold 2 industrial parks near Wrocław. Develia and Vastin have signed a preliminary agreement for Arkady Wrocławska in Wrocław. And Trey has invested around 35 million euros in retail parks in Poland for 2023.
Wow, so a lot of investment, a lot of deals here wrapping up the year, yeah?
Yeah, final quarter is a good time for those deals to get released.
Excellent. Well, a lot going on, of course, in Europa Property and with all of our events starting next year. February 8th, the biggest one, first one of the year is our Retail Awards, CEE, covering CEE, SEE, retail. A lot going on, a lot of new sponsors, a lot on the retailer side. I'm surprised how many retailers are actually looking to expand into bricks and mortar locations.
Yeah, it looks encouraging.
So quite a few also web-based brands coming. Also looking for some flagship stores in the capitals, in talking to them in Czech Republic, in Budapest, of course, here in Warsaw. A lot looking at the Baltics and Southeastern Europe as well. So a lot of retail seems to be going on, and always looking for. It seems like they're looking for the right locations, not so much mass, but always most important now these days. Getting on to the most important ones. So this event is February 8th here in Warsaw at the Intercontinental. So if you're doing anything on retail or you've got any locations available, if you're owning shopping centers or retail parks or any kind of high street, we've got over 100 retailers already confirmed and all looking to expand into the region. Also, we have our SEE Awards in Bucharest that are coming up, our Retail Awards in Czech Republic, really a lot of things happening. And of course, in the Baltics and Scandinavia, in Sopot, before summer, we have our Baltic Real Estate Awards. So if anything looks interesting in the region, let us know. We got a lot of going on. Also, Coffee with Craig shows for 2024 already getting booked up. We've booked several already for one for the end of January, and already getting booked up around MIPIM. So it's time to, if you want to do an interview on the Coffee with Craig show for 2024 before summer, now's the time to book your exclusive week to promote your company or project, and also to talk to clients about it as well. So again, we're here at PANATTONI CAFE, great here in the center of Warsaw. Great breakfast we had already, great coffee. Always a pleasure to come here once a week and do the show. We'll take a little break and we'll come right back with Winston Norman and the news. So welcome back. And Winston, like I said, good to see you. It sounded like a lot of interesting headlines, especially with some of these sales and investment deals.
Yeah, thanks, Craig. So Glamco has sold the Crown Plaza and Holiday Inn Express hotels in the Warsaw Hub complex, and they've sold them to the French real estate fund Quorum XL, which is managed by Quorum Asset Management. As you very well know, Craig, the Warsaw Hub consists of 2 office buildings and a hotel complex, and it's connected by underground shopping arcade. And obviously, the biggest investment deal last year was the office park was sold to Google. So it's been some
that was
big deals for Glamco. And Greenberg Charwig advised Glamco on this deal, and they provided strategic advice on the transaction. And they say that we are delighted to advise Glamco on this complex sale transaction in such a significant business location in Warsaw. We believe this transaction underlies the potential of the Polish hotel sector and its appeal to future investors attracted to the global hospitality industry. So some encouraging words for the hotel industry there.
Yeah, very nice hotel. And yeah, the retail is also very exciting. Little passage to go shopping.
Yeah, that is a nice one down there. Staying in Poland and moving to the industrial sector, and Panattoni has announced they've sold 2 industrial developments near Wrocław. These developments are called Panattoni Park Wrocław East and Panattoni Park Wrocław S8 South, and they comprise almost 43,000 square meters of space. And according to Michał Stanisławski, he's the head of asset deposition at Panattoni, he says the administrative capital of Lower Silesia has continued to heat up for investors. Our sale of yet another 2 parks demonstrates the huge potential of this market. Industrial real estate has consistently been at the forefront of capital interest for years, with this trend steadily accelerating. And he goes on to say that the Polish market has stable foundations, is exceptionally attractive compared to Europe. And both these developments are obviously equipped with numerous sustainability solutions, which is obviously all the rage these days. And they both have BREEAM environmental certificates.
Oh, perfect.
And obviously it's been a big year for Panattoni around Wrocław, because just I think beginning of this year, beginning of 2023, they had another substantial deal which they sold.
Yeah, a lot going on, and I think that sector is doing very well in Poland. Yeah.
Definitely. Yep, sounds like it. And staying in the Wrocław region and moving to office investment, and the De Villiers Group has signed a preliminary agreement with Vastin for the sale of the Arkady Wrocławski multifunctional building. The net sale price has been set at 42.9 million euros, and this transaction is set to be finalised by the end of August 2025. And this is an older retail office building. It's got a 4-story shopping centre as well, and a 13-story office building and 1-story underground parking garage. And according to Paweł Ruszczak, Vice President of De Villiers, we want to allocate the funds from this transaction to new investments in the residential segment, which allows us to achieve higher rates of return. And Roger Anderson, Managing Director of Vastin Poland, goes on to say, our investment plans call for demolishing the existing complex and replacing it with a modern mixed-use development. A well-planned project in the city centre will bring many benefits to the local community, attracting residents and businesses and creating a dynamic, attractive space to live, work and spend leisure time. So yeah, this central urban locations that they want to bring multi-dimensional.
So they're changing it, not 4-story retail anymore.
But it's already kind of multi-use development, but I guess they want to do, it's quite an old one.
Right.
And they're going to bring some residential into it, I would imagine, which is, they're kind of bringing all elements into these.
But it seems like all these retail locations seem to do a lot better when there's residents living there.
Yeah, it kind of makes sense, I guess, doesn't it? You've got people living there, then they're going to want
buy something
to buy something. That's right. Yeah,
exactly.
And it just creates for a kind of this more kind of destination location, which seems to be very popular these days in city centres.
Absolutely. So anything else for the day?
Yeah, and finally for today, and staying in the retail market, and Trey Real Estate has just opened its 38th retail park in Poland with its Vendo Park brand. This newest property is located in Konin, and it's a city of around 80,000 residents, and this park has around 5,400 square meters of let space, and it's let to Aldi, Rossmann, Pepco, Deals, Sinsay, and then this new investment was about 6.4 million euros, and this is the 10th anniversary of Trey in Poland, and since they opened their first park in October 2023, and that was in Opola, And in the year since, they've opened another 38 retail parks. So that's quite a lot of parks. And in 2023 alone, they opened six new retail parks with a combined area of almost 30,000 square meters. And on the whole, in 2023, they invested around 35 million euros, which is just goes to show the strength of the retail park segment in Poland, I think.
It's growing. I mean, we see it in the retail awards for the whole region.
Yeah, it's taken up a substantial amount of award interest, and you know, there's different aspects to it as well.
Yeah, it's amazing how many retail parks have actually been open now in Central Eastern Europe. I mean, it really is the...
Well, it's a shift, isn't it? It's a shift from the traditional shopping centre to these kind of more localized convenience shopping.
Yeah, well, great. So they have 38 now.
They have 38.
Wow, yeah,
and
great.
And they go on to say that they plan to open another 6 or 7 this year.
Okay, so great. In 2024.
In 2024, yeah.
Okay, good. Well, again, thank you all for watching the Coffee with Craig show. This wraps up our 2023 year. We've had an excellent year, and we expect everyone to, we hope everyone will has had a safe and happy Christmas, and take care of yourselves on New Year's Eve. There's always some issues on New Year's Eve, fireworks, and maybe people over drinking or driving, over having too much fun. So take care of yourselves, be safe, because we want to see you in 2024. We want to see you at our events. What else are we doing? MIPIM is coming up, yeah?
MIPIM in March.
MIPIM in March is coming up. We've got, of course, our stand there, as we do every year, Europa Property, and of course, our cocktail party, which is at 2 o'clock in the afternoon on the Wednesday. So please join us if you're going to be down in MIPIM. Put it in the schedule. We got our little bit of food, some nice wines, and of course, great mixing for Central Eastern Europe, Southeastern Europe professionals. Always a great crowd. So we'll see you there. Also, we've got we don't have a little bag of it, but we also have our winter coffee. So if you'd like a free sample of that, we've got our samples, which we can deliver to you, or you can pick up at our office here in Warsaw, or of course get them at our retail awards or in MIPIM as well. So we'll talk to you then, and enjoy the rest of the year. Stay safe, and we will see you in January.
Click here to subscribe to the Coffee with Craig show, and don't forget to share it with your friends.